Hello and welcome back to the sideboard here at the Star City Games Invitational in Atlanta, Georgia. I am joined by Max Jacob.
Hello, everyone.
And Max and I went to college for a little while.
Yeah, for a little bit.
Another one of the Athens crew, and you've also, something in the water in Southern Ohio where you guys just can't help yourselves but bring weird things to the table.
Yeah, a little bit of a brew.
But you're 3-0 in Standard right now.
I am 3-0 in Standard, despite
a little bit of a stumble in the Legacy portion,
yes,
but you're undefeated in Standard with sort of, it's not really Green Flash, it's sort of a rug, flash, peddler thing.
Yeah, rug mid-range of sorts.
Sure.
It plays, most of the, as people have come to know, the rug flash creatures. You have a, Huntmaster, Thragtusk, etc., along with the Staticaster combo and a few supporting cards such as Domri to find them and to add some extra late game depth.
Right, so the Pedal to the Metal deck had the Nightshade Peddler, Is It Staticaster combo, came to popularity. Most people, when they were playing that, they either added Angel of Glory's Rise or Olivia as another thing to pair.
Yes, very much so.
But with you, you've decided, I don't want that side of the combo, I want this card, Nightshade Peddler, to have Flash instead. So
Exactly. Yeah, I felt that those other Nightshade Peddler decks were very one-sided, and I felt like I wanted to have a bit more play to the deck and a little less, just reliance on the Nightshade Peddler combo to actually interact with your opponent. So you add in a few, removal, acceleration, etc. to add to that aspect and just bring in more of a late game instead of being all in on creatures.
Right, and you are running 4 Thragtusks,
yes,
as is the tradition in current Standard. But you're not trying to win the Thragtusk fight.
I am not trying to win the Thragtusk. I'm trying to neutralize their Thragtusk.
Right.
Mainly by tapping it down with Tameo, possibly, Staticaster, Nightshade Peddler, of course, always the answer to any creature I'm looking to. There's also other interactions, making Prime Seeker bigger than the Thragtusk, bonfiring the Thragtusk.
Right, we're bigger. By going, our only way to go bigger is with Prime Speaker Zagana, which has picked up in popularity over top of Sphinx's Revelation.
I love that card. I love it when my opponent tries to play Sphinx and I flash in Zagana off of Yeva. It feels really good. You just get all the creatures, you can match them with cards. It's a very, very big game.
Now, I noticed that you're running Domri Raid.
Yes.
You're running Yeva.
Yes.
You're running Prime Speaker.
Yes.
You're also running a colorless land.
I am running a colorless land.
You're running 3 Kessig Wolfrun.
Kessig Wolfrun. I am very greedy, as you could say, and I'm running 3 Kessig Wolfruns. I felt that most of the games I'm winning is when I can actually pressure my opponent efficiently, which is usually playing with Kessig Wolfrun in order to reduce the clock.
Sure.
Obviously need to kill them at some point, and when people are gaining that much life, you're really relying on the extra mana with the Kessig to take them down.
Yeah, you want to have a land fireball.
Yes, you do.
And your Staticasters at that point can start attacking.
They can.
Like
I have won many games against Esper. Game 1 where they wrath me and I flash in a Staticaster and get them.
Nice.
It's definitely a possible win route.
Now let's move to the sideboard. You've got some more ways. You don't really have any change in strategy, but a lot of ways to shore up matchups.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that. Because there is a very large strategy change when it comes against control decks and such, especially Esper, the ones that don't run many creatures and are really relying on the Drown Yards. You actually can take out the whole combo, and probably a Damirad too. I mean, threat density going down. It's still a good threat, early game, emblem. And you board in the counter package along with another Zagana and more Planeswalkers to try and attack them from a different angle. Especially when Planar Cleansing is falling out of favor.
Sure.
It definitely helps to be able to play diverse threat, Planeswalker into Huntmaster and a Planeswalker, with counter backup. Counter their Sphinxes and whatever they're trying to do to deal with your things. So,
sure.
Yeah, it's completely 180 from against the Esper matchup.
I see.
But otherwise,
against every other deck in the format seems to be trying to. Everyone's got this gentleman's agreement, really, where whoever plays the most Thragtusk wins.
Yes. Whoever can just get the most on board as fast as possible.
But you're sort of going under that.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, everyone needs Thragtusk, like we said before. Everyone has to have it when you're playing such as a mid-range green deck. But yeah, there's many ways to get around it, and there's many ways, including like Dissipates and things, which more meant for like Angelus Running. It's more a testament to the junk deck. But yeah, there's definitely ways around it and ways to go over top, especially after board where you add in a Tameo and another Prime Speaker to try and get over the top of those mid-range decks, shoring up the matchup, like you said.
So you're 3-0 in Standard right now.
I'm 3-0 in Standard.
What have your matchups been?
My matchups have been Grixis Control, Jund, and Blue-White Red, the Reckoner deck.
So a diverse
Very much
field
so,
that
yes.
you've been able to take down, but you haven't faced the big monkey in the room yet.
I have not.
Junk
I
Reanimator.
felt the matchup is actually, it's okay. You have to play very conservatively, make sure you can always kill their angel, but you can definitely win the matchup. The counter spells help, the planeswalkers help. Prime Speaker allows you to go card for card with them, but it is one of the tougher matchups. But around the other parts of the metagame, especially creature decks,
the other
mid-range
answers
decks,
to the Jund.
I feel very, very good against those kinds of decks. Yeah.
So the answers to Junk Reanimator, you're better against than the actual Junk Reanimator. And at an invitational like this, where everyone's trying to level each other,
that's what I'm looking for. Everyone, some people might get off of Junk because they're afraid, and then I play against those kinds of decks, the aggro decks, etc., and try and go under them and take over.
Excellent. Well, you're 3-0 so far against 3 diverse decks. We'll keep an eye on you going forward.
All right.
Max, see you soon.
Sounds good.